Welcome to True Talk number 4. Thank you for joining us. My subject today is feedback. When I say feedback, I mean manager to team member feedback. So this would be top-down feedback. Could also be peer-to-peer feedback, or it could be from bottom-up feedback to your boss. When we talk about these different situations where we might need to give feedback in workshops, it's always a popular topic. The discussion is very lively because almost everyone that I meet in our training workshops is looking for a better way to deliver feedback, no matter what direction they're delivering it. Most everyone in the room has had experiences with feedback that was not well received, feedback that failed. It could have been it was too vague. It could have been that it felt too negative to the person. It felt like an attack. It could be that they didn't understand the person's personality and were unable to adapt to that. And so it kind of leaves this shadow over people, and a lot of people develop kind of a nervousness or a reluctance to give regular feedback to the people that they work with. So fortunately, what do? There's a lot of great models out there, like a lot of great tools. Most of them that we use in our trainings are research-based. So for example, there was a paper that came out last year that introduced a very effective feedback model called SBI. If you get a chance, you can look it up. A bit earlier, there was a paper that came out talking about cross-generational and cross-cultural feedback and what might work, and proposed an approach to feedback called WISE feedback, which is also very useful. So learning the tools and practicing and sort of getting your script down is a very good way to help you deliver your feedback more effectively. But today I want to suggest that there's something you can do that's even more important than using these great tools and these great approaches. And this method, or this thing that you do, I think has the greatest impact on ensuring success when you give feedback. And the idea is very simple. Before you give feedback to anyone, you need to ask yourself, why am I giving this feedback? In my field, we would call that setting your intention. So setting your intention means that you decide whether the feedback is really based on frustration that you have, or based on you demanding to see some changes. And if that's the case, you're probably going to fail. If it's mostly about you, in other words, you're probably going to fail. The best way to ensure success and make sure that the feedback is well received and useful is to do it for the other person. So there are a couple of exceptions, of course. If it's an ethical issue or a matter of really important principle, you may need to be extremely direct in the feedback, and most of the motivation may be that you demand a change, and that's okay for me. But most of the feedback you give really should be for the purpose of helping the other person, helping them grow, helping them get better. It's something we all want to do, and I think all of us appreciate someone who approaches feedback that way. So hope you found this helpful. Thanks for joining us. See you soon.